Hi, Virgo. It's Maggie from Moon Directed. I'm so happy you stopped by. If it's the first time you've been here, stick around, see if there's something in it for you. If there is, give it a thumbs up or leave me a comment. Tell me how it resonates. I'd love to hear about it. If you are a returning viewer or subscriber, so easy for you to say. Thank you. I appreciate it. Your likes, your shares, your comments, your thumbs up, they all help me grow my channel, and I really appreciate it. So here we work with the energies of the moon to see how we can best move our life forward in a very positive way. And we follow along with the different phases of the moon from the Queen of the Moon Oracle cards from Stacy to Marco. And then I get a little conversation starter from Poppy Palin's Everyday Enchantment Tarot. And you already have one, and it came out. Look at this. Look at this. We have the Two of Pentacles. You are juggling. You are juggling. Look at all that stuff that's going on, all that activity. I'm trying to keep this going and that going, and everybody needs this and they need that. And I've got, look, someone's like, I need your attention. Yeah, my hands are full. I'm trying to get here. I'm trying to get there. Oh, Virgo. Looks like a very busy week ahead for you. So let's see what kind of guidance we can get. So on Sunday, the moon is in Aries. It got there on Saturday, and that is in your 8th house of transformation. So what do you want to transform? That's what you're discerning. Like, I have all this stuff going on, all these things happening. It's not really working for me. What do I want to keep? What do I want to let go of? Got this nice full moon lunar eclipse at the end of the week that's going to allow you to decide. And so what you're going to keep and what you're going to let go of. And I pulled that second one because it was so stuck. And the first one says delight. I delight in everything in my world, and divine joy fills me. So this is a choice you make while you're discerning. Remember that you choose your attitude. You cannot always choose your circumstances. This poor little waiter dude, he can't choose how busy it is tonight, but he can choose to be upset about it, or he can choose to think, money, money, money. Yes, what can I get for you? How can I help you? Ooh, my tips are going to be big, right? You can choose your attitude. And then the other thing that you have is believe. Believe. It says the best is yet to come. And you have to believe that. So by choosing to find the delight, by understanding that this is a lot of opportunity, like if you handle things well and things go right, if you believe in it, if you believe in all this, then the good stuff comes. And so that's super excellent, right? And then on Monday, the moon moves into Taurus, which is in your 9th house of travel and education and higher learning. And sometimes it can be your second marriage, but here we go. Look at all these fears. Like Virgo, this is Virgo's card. Okay, so there's fears and there's boundaries and limitations. Are they self-imposed boundaries and limitations? Is that really a glass bubble that you can't shatter? There's nothing to break it with? Or maybe it's just a soap bubble and all you have to do is pop it. How hard is that to break through those boundaries? Or are you comfortable within those boundaries? But I got to tell you, they look really confining. Those don't look like good boundaries. Like, sometimes boundaries are important and they're necessary, but this looks like you're being made small. You're being made small by the boundaries, and you need to release them. You need to release yourself, and you need to get out of that situation. So with Taurus, let's get you some guidance from the Spirit Animal Oracle deck by Colette Baron Reed, and see if we can't come up with something that will help you break through. And I don't know if I mentioned, but that was Soul Coaching by Denise Lynn. All right, so here we go. What kind of guidance? There's just, okay, so much happening here. Badger Spirit, be fearless and bold. You get to pick your attitude, right? So be fearless. Be fearless. Okay, be fearless and be bold. Be at peace, the dove spirit. Use your mind wisely. And I do believe using your mind wisely means choosing your attitude in this particular case. You can be bold and you can be fearless. You can be at peace and you can allow yourself to heal. The snake spirit is a time to heal. So you choose your attitude. Choose wisely. Choose wisely. This is either opportunity or a disaster. What do you want it to be? You get to pick. And it is it's a minor arcana card. And when you have a minor arcana card, it means that it's absolutely you that's picking. It's not the divine. The major arcana cards, that's when divine is happening. It's like we can control stuff and God controls stuff. And so this time it's definitely all about you. This is all up to you. This is not, nobody's doing this to you. You are creating for yourself the situation that you are in, and you do it by the choices you make and with what you believe. And so choose to be delighted. Choose to believe. Choose to believe that the good things are coming. Choose the peace. Choose to be bold. Choose to heal. And then on Wednesday, the moon moves into Gemini. Are you hiding behind a mask? This is in your 10th house for career. This requires will and focus. Will and focus. Hey, Julie C. Oh, Juliet. Sorry, I've got the thing at an angle. I can barely read it. So, happy to see you, Virgo sun. Okay, so will and focus. That's what's going to be going on in your 10th house of career on Wednesday. Remember, you're choosing your attitude. You get to choose if this is a good thing to be this busy or not. I would say it could be very good. It's an opportunity for growth. Choose to be delighted. Choose to believe that it is a good thing. You get to choose. So choose well. All right, so get a little guidance on this. We're going to use the Mystical Wisdom cards from Gay Guthrie, and you have the children and animal bond. All right. So what are you juggling? Are you juggling that home life, career balance thing? I got my fur babies at home. I got my real babies at home. They need my time and attention. Excuse me. Work needs my time and attention. I'm trying to use my willpower. I'm trying to stay focused, but there's so much going on, right? There is so much. Look how busy it is. There's so much going on. So take the time to enjoy where you are. If you're at work, enjoy being at work. When you're home, enjoy being at home. That's one of the best ways to balance work and life. Look, he's balancing two things. So that looks like a lot of stuff going on. Whew. I bet you'll be glad to get to Friday this week. All right, so Friday, it says action. That's what the moon's about, is action, but it doesn't happen until 10:44 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and that's in your 11th house of groups and group activities. So maybe there's a lot of activity at home when you get home, but maybe you're going out with the friends after work, to create that work-life balance. Let's just see what we got. The Sea Melodies cards here from Jessica Lay, and let's just see what kind of advice they give us. Looks like you're just juggling a lot and you have a lot going on, and you just need to trust and believe that you can do it. And it says prudence. Don't be lured by the siren song. Okay, so again, this is about maintaining that work-life balance. So maybe everybody wants to go out and you're like, I'm exhausted and I need to go home. Maybe you do. Maybe you really do. If you do, don't overindulge. No drinking and driving, right? Maybe you needed a break and to get out and cut loose, but no drinking and driving. All right. So then we get to the weekend. So this happens late at night on Saturday, and then it stays there all the way through Sunday. So it's there. The moon's in Cancer Saturday and Sunday, and then Sunday night at 10:54 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, it will go into Leo, and we will cover that later because the sun goes into Aquarius on Sunday, and then the moon goes into Leo, and then we have that lunar eclipse. And so I'll do a separate video on that. But I really want you to kind of think about what this lunar eclipse is going to mean in your life. And so it's a very masculine energy. It's very action oriented. It's about strength and physical vitality. And are you taking care of yourself? And where's your power of will? And are you protecting yourself and doing the things you need to do? So that's kind of the kinds of things you want to let go of, things that do not promote that what's in your best interest, right? And it is a wolf moon or a hunger moon, either way you want to look at it. And so the Cherokee have a story about the wolf moon, about wolves actually, and they say that within each of us there's two wolves, right? There's the wolf number one. Juliet, I do answer questions, but I do those when I do the eclipses. So if you want to hit the notification button, yeah, I can almost talk. And come back on Thursday when I'm doing the live. It'll be probably at 7:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, is usually when I get on. And then I can answer your questions there for sure. Okay. All right. So the wolf. The wolf, there's two inside of you. One of them is a dark wolf. It's the negative energies. It's the despair, the jealousy, the anger, the resentment. It's all the hate and the sorrow, right? And then there's the good wolf, number two, which is light and hope and hopeful and faithfulness and helpfulness and kindness and goodness. So which one wins? It's whichever one you feed. So you have a choice. You have a choice to make, and you're balancing a lot of things. But when you come up on this eclipse, I want you to be thinking about what's really important to you. And are you going to be angry? And are you going to be resentful? Or are you going to be pushing people away? Because you don't want to do that. All right. Let me get you a color card. Color card. The color card, kind of focus on it this week to help you remember what it is that you're balancing and why you're balancing it. And you have brilliance. Discover your sparkle. It's the delight. Discover your sparkle. You're brilliant. You're amazing, and you can do whatever you want. So feed the good wolf and not the bad wolf. All right. So hopefully I'll see you on Thursday, or come back next week and we'll do next week's. And you have a great week. This eclipse is going to be powerful. So kind of be thinking ahead of what you want to let go of in your life to move your life forward so that you can be brilliant and delighted. All right. I'll talk to you soon, Leo.